In year one under John Summerall, the Florida Gators have a lot of new on both offense and defense, but that might not be more true than at the offensive line position. At those 5 spots, they are predicted to have 3 starters who are transferring in from other schools this offseason. Starting off with who is returning on the Florida offensive line, they have Caden Jones coming back at offensive tackle, who is a redshirt junior. He played in all 12 games for Florida last year and logged over 500 snaps, and they also bring back Nijay Harris, who is a senior at offensive guard. He started at left guard in all 12 last season, had a 74.2 pass blocking grade, and had 672 snaps last season. But those other 3 spots are likely going to be filled by transfers. There are 2 new faces coming in from Penn State who came over with offensive line coach Phil Trotwine, who are currently projected to start. One is Egan Boyer, who is a redshirt sophomore out at offensive tackle. He only started in 1 game last year for Penn State, which was their bowl game against Clemson, but he did play in 8 games, so he has a decent bit of experience on the field. Also, TJ Shanahan Jr. at offensive guard. He is a redshirt junior who had 5 starts, played all 13 games at guard, committed no penalties last year, and his only sack allowed was in that bowl game against Clemson. And then at center is a Georgia Tech transfer in Harrison Moore, who is a junior coming over with Buster Faulkner, his offensive coordinator. He played in 11, started 8 last year, played over 600 snaps, and was the anchor to that elite Georgia Tech offensive line. So all of those guys, if those are the 5 starters for Florida, they're very talented, they're very good offensive linemen, but my question is the same with all O-lines that have a bunch of transfers. How early do they mesh? Florida this year doesn't really have a hard out-of-conference opponent to begin, but they go to Auburn in week 3, so they do need that offensive line to be ironed out pretty soon once the season begins.